Okay, guys, so if you are a new rep that just joined us, I want you to comment on the side where you're from, and who your sponsor is, why you joined, anything you want to share with us in the side comments. I would love to see those while we're waiting just a couple more seconds here for people to jump on. I know several of you are Perry, Iowa, Mallory, Tennessee, Wisconsin. Yay, I love it. Louisiana. Oh, this is awesome. Super fun. Okay, you guys, we'll go ahead and get started, and I will just watch the people trying to join and keep commenting where you're from. Welcome, everyone. So we are going to be talking a little bit about new rep first steps and then also our Dash to Director program. But first, I just wanted to welcome all of you reps that have been around for a while, new reps that just started, this year, last year, 2 years ago. Thank you all so much for joining. We are super excited. This is a super awesome time with Zaya right now. Honestly, in the last 2.5 years, I've been a rep for about 2.5 years now. And I have never experienced what Zaya is doing right now, which is pretty awesome. So one being the starter kit with the 2 extra pieces. In the starter kit, since I have been a rep, they have never done anything like that. So this is huge. And we have the rest of today and tomorrow until midnight, which would be midnight Mountain Time. So Central Time, it would be 1 a.m. So whatever time zone you're in, it's actually midnight Mountain Time. I know I've had a few of you question that, but we have until then for reps to jump on board and get those 2 extra pieces. So I just wanted to comment on that, because if you are new, share the opportunity. You have an awesome opportunity to earn some extra bonuses this month for being a new rep or in October. And it's a great way to share the opportunity with those 2 extra pieces being in the starter kit. We are seeing a huge amount of growth. I was just looking in my back office before I'm honestly losing count of how many new reps are joining, because just from the end of August until now, what is that, September 6th, we've had over 200 reps join this team, which is pretty amazing in like a week's time. So in like 6 days. So that is amazing. So it's just huge growth period. So much momentum and excitement happening. And I'm just super excited for this team. And those of you that have never heard of the Dash to Director program, those of you that have been in the Dash to Director program, comment on the side why you loved it, why you would encourage reps to join the program. We have what's called a Dash to Director program, and this is our initial kickoff for the Dash to Director, but we've welcomed everyone from our Connect team to kick off our first call. And the Dash to Director program has all sorts of training from our executives and above that will chat with you about how they have built their business, what success they have had. We also have coffee chats where we open it up for conversation, questions, anything that you maybe are having a hard time with in your business, or you're wanting just some more input on. We have those. We also have what we call a power hour. And I'm going to go ahead and mute one more time, you guys. We have what's called a power hour, and those are awesome as well. So we all jump on a Zoom just like this, and we just work. We do reach outs, we do follow-ups, we set up parties, whatever it is we want to do within that uninterrupted power hour. And it's awesome because we cheer each other on as we're doing it. We have incentives. Usually at the end of each month, we do a little incentive with a prize. And then at the end of the Dash to Director, which would be, so we're going to do September, October, and November of this year will be our round 4. We do some really pretty big cash prizes, and we're super excited about those. We've been able to give a cash prize to someone to help them adopt a child. Just so many different things that this cash has done for our reps. And we're gonna give this away at the end of November for anyone that rank advances to director these 3 months of August, September, September, October, or November. So if you rank advance to director within those 3 months, you're going to be entered in for these prizes. And we really want to give these away before the holiday season. If it's something you want to do as a fundraiser, if you want to help, a community out, if you want to use it to give back to your team, if you want to use it for yourself in order to help with expenses through the holiday season, whatever it is, we want to be able to give you these prizes before the holiday season. So we're super excited about it. We've had over 100 directors that have gone through the program. So it really does, I'm not even keeping up on the comments on the side, but it really, really helps ignite some fire if you're wanting to rank advance in your business and get to that director level. So super excited about that. How you sign up for the Dash to Director program is marked in the announcements on our Connect page. If you can't find it, reach out to your sponsor, send me a message. We'll direct you in the right way, but there is a website. It's got 7 simple steps to follow to get you started. Start with step 1 and go through the 7 steps of the website. And then you're also going to join our Dash to Director Facebook page. And that is marked in the announcements. There's the sign up link. There's the link for the Facebook page. And it will take you right through each of those steps. Once you sign up, you will receive our emails when there's any training, when there's any incentives that we're rolling out. And then also on our Facebook page, anything that gets emailed to you will also be posted there. So any questions on any of those, let me know. But yes, Lisa, the 7 steps are so key. And it's kind of what I'm going to roll into next with our 4 simple steps of building your business. But follow steps 1 through 7. It will help your business out tremendously. So any questions on the Dash to Director, let me know, unmute. But we will be posting the trainings and times and dates on there, and you will also receive an email. So look for that to come very, very soon. Also, you guys, oh no, I just lost my train of thought on Dash Director. It will come back to me. When it does, I will let you know. Okay, you guys, so we're going to talk about when you're a new rep, you are going to receive 3 emails from Zaya. If you have not gotten those emails and you're a new rep, let your sponsor know. If you read through those emails, they're going to get you plugged into all of the things that we want you plugged into. Instagram accounts, Facebook pages. There's all sorts of information there on your back office, how to get started. Also, if you have not had a launch party, make sure that you are working with your sponsor to get that scheduled ASAP. We really recommend that reps do their launch party within 48 hours of signing on as a rep. So getting that launch party going is so key to your business. If you were just a hostess and signed up using your hostess credits, then getting that first party scheduled and launching your first party, working with your sponsor to get that going. I cannot stress enough how doing that within 48 hours to 72 hours will help so much because you're excited, your momentum is high. If you wait, it's really hard to jump into your business because your excitement level starts to go down. You know, we all get busy in our day-to-day lives and we kind of, we don't have the motivation to get going. But if you get going right away, it will help you so much. So when I first started, I was looking for how do I build this business and build it quickly? I knew when I became a rep that I was going to go all in and jump into this business. And so what I did was, I want you guys to write this book down right now. If you have not read the book, Listen Sister, you need everything I'm going to talk about for the rest of this call is based around this book. When we're building our business, we want to make sure we keep it super, super simple and that it's duplicatable. So when you're looking to bring reps onto your team and you're looking to build your business, it has to be super, super simple. And so this book called Listen Sister, it's a super easy read. I read this book in one day. If someone's on here, I can't remember. I think it's like 40, it's not very many pages. Lisa has it right in front of her. Yeah, it's super, super easy. You can also listen to the audio, but our team follows the steps that are laid out in this book. There are 4 simple steps to building your business. Now, I'm not going to walk through right now how to set up a party link, how to set up an actual party. You're going to work one-on-one with your sponsor to do that. If you're not getting the help from your sponsor in order to do these things, please reach out to any of us on this page. Reach out to me, reach out to anyone that you see for help, because we will help you do those things. But this call isn't going to walk through those specific steps of setting up a party. What I am going to walk through is the 4 simple steps, how to build your business. And if you consistently follow these 4 simple steps, your business will grow. And I want to stress the word consistently. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen next month. It may not happen next year. But if you consistently do these 4 simple steps and build these into your daily routine, you will have success over time. And it's going to happen differently for everyone. What happens for me is going to happen different for Joey. It's going to happen different for Jackie. It's all based on time and how it happens. But you have to be consistent in doing this. So the first step I want you guys to write down is reach outs. Thank you for listing the book in there, Lisa. Lisa commented the Listen Sister book. You can find it on Amazon. I think I bought the book for $10 on Amazon. So the first step, you guys, reach out. So when doing your business, you are going to, and this is the first step of our Dash to Director program as well. You are going to make a list. And if you follow our Dash to Director program, step 1 is making a list of 100 people in 10 minutes. It's an activity that you're going to do, and we're helping you to do that. So you're going to list out anyone and everyone you can think of that would potentially love Zaya. And that's everyone, you guys, because Zaya is truly for everyone. It doesn't matter what age, shape, size, sex you are. We truly have something for everyone. So whether it's going through your Facebook and writing down names of who you're going to contact, whether it's going through your email, whether it's going through your calendar with birthdays, whatever it is, you're going to make that list. And that list is going to be something you continue to work off. And I know Robin Eddy is listening, but she's not actually able to put her face on. So I'm not going to have her unmute. But this is so funny. We just went to our annual summit for Zaya in Utah. She still has her notebook of her list, like her notebook of her list that she made from when she started. You guys, you are always going to have this list. And it is so important to make this list. And it's neighbors, it's college friends, it's high school friends, it's coworkers, it's old coworkers, it's kids' parents that you know, it's people you meet in the grocery store that comment on your leggings, it's people that you just have a conversation with sitting by on the plane or at a soccer game. It's anyone and everyone, you guys. So when I hear the comments a lot, you know, I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I get this a lot. I don't know who to reach out to. I don't have anyone to reach out to. Have you made a list? No, not yet. Make a list. Make a list. And do not ever prejudge somebody. I want to say that again, like right on the reach outs, number 1, do not prejudge. Write that in caps. Because so often we get in our own way, in our own head to think, oh, I'm not going to put her or him on my list because they won't like Zaya. Or I'm not going to add them to my list because they already work, 60 hours a week. They would never want this opportunity, or they're financially stable. They don't need any extra income. I will be the first to tell you, almost all of my level 1 reps are people I never would have thought would have joined my team. You have to not prejudge somebody, because Everybody is going to join Zaya for different reasons. My reason is different than Mallory Beatty's reason. I'm looking at you, Mal, that's why I thought. My reason is different than Carrie's reason. We all have, maybe it's financial for some of us. Maybe it's emotional for some of us. Maybe it's, we do work a good job and have a great paycheck, but we don't feel connected and we don't have a community of support. So we want to be part of this community. Everyone joins for different reasons. And if you start prejudging, you're taking the opportunity away from someone that could potentially change their life one way or the other. So don't ever prejudge. I know that that was really a struggle for me in the beginning. And I am going to tell you, if you don't ask them, somebody else is going to. They're going to become someone else's customer. They're going to join someone else's team. I know a lot of people that joined said, I should have done this a year ago, or I should have asked you a year ago. Like, you have to share that opportunity. You have to make that list. And that list is going to be like a working Bible for you for Zaya. It is going to be something you continuously go back to, you add to, you follow up with. It is your list of people that you want to bring into the community of Zaya, whether it's joining you as a business partner or just being a customer of yours, or just you just want to share it with them because you want them as part of the community. So that is the first step, is your reach outs and making that list. And again, the Dash to Director step 1 dives into this a little bit deeper. Robin Eddy has a activity that she has you follow that will help you with this list. So step 2, you guys, is going to be parties. So where all the magic happens, if you want to say where the magic happens or where your business is going to grow, it's all going to come from the party. So I cannot stress that enough. Like, the party is where it's going to happen. And throughout our Zaya community, we say put a party on it. So if you feel like your business isn't growing, or you feel like you're not getting sales, you're not having people join your team, you're unsure, of moving your business forward, we always say put a party on it. Your reps, your customers, your sales, it's all going to come from the party. So you have to fill your calendars and schedule those parties. And your parties are going to come from step 1, your reach outs. So your reach outs are step 1. Your step 2 is your parties. So when I started, I'm just going to give you an example. I was like, if I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to do this thing. I knew I was going to go all in. So I made it, and not all of us are going to go all in. Some of us are going to have 1 party a month. Some of us are going to have 10. Some of us are just doing this because it's fun. And maybe we'll schedule a party here and wait a month and schedule another. I'm just sharing what I did with my business. How you work your business is truly up to you and what you do with it. But when I started, I wanted to book as many parties as I could for as many weeks as I could for a solid 12 months. Because I told myself, I'm going to do this for 12 months and see what happens. And obviously, as my business has grown, I've continued to do that. So booking a party is where your reps are going to come from, where your sales and your customers. It can be an online party. It can be an in-home party. It can be a Zoom 1 hour, here's Zaya, see what it is thing. It can be a live event. It can be anything you want it to be. I'm not here to tell you have to do online parties, you have to do in-home. You can truly do that however you want. We have a Designs Zaya marketing page that has a wealth of information about parties and different ways to host a party and anything that you can do. How you do it is up to you. But know that for your business to grow, you have to have some sort of party in some way. So step 1, reach out. Step 2, parties. Step 3 is the follow-up. So the fortune is in the follow-up. So with step 3, if anything that you get from step 3, I hope that that's the main thing that you get. The fortune is in the follow-up. And no does not always mean no. And no just means not right now. Write that down, you new reps, because this was key for me. A no just means not right now. So many times this is what happens a lot. So we get in this business and we're super excited. We're jacked up. We're like, yes, I'm doing this Zaya thing. We have our first party. We're not getting any sales in our party. Everyone I've asked to host a party has said no. And then I hear, I suck at this Zaya thing. I can't do it. This isn't for me. You guys, you are going to get 100 no's. You're going to get so many no's. You have to get through the no's to get to the yeses. So we always say we celebrate the no's. So step one, all those reach outs you're going to do, you're going to reach out to hundreds of people and they're not all going to say yes. A lot of them are going to say no, and a lot of them are going to be your closest friends and family. And it's going to sting and it's going to hurt and it's going to be frustrating. But I am here to tell you, you have planted that seed and they are watching you and they are continuing to watch you. And sooner or later, that seed is going to blossom. And a lot of those no's will then become yeses. And I know that sounds corny, a seed and it's blossoming, but it is the truth. So many people told me no in the beginning. And I can't think of anyone besides my sister that said yes when I asked her to join me in this business. And she just said yes because she's my sister. But everyone else on my level one said no. I had a rep that I went back to for 12 months, you guys. For 12 months, I followed up with her every single month and told her, I want you to join my team. Like, Zaya would be so good for you. You would be amazing at this. I knew she would love it. And she finally joined our team. And the reason being that she joined was she said that it was my consistently asking her that she never forgot about Zaya. She constantly was watching me. She was intrigued. And it was, I always believe this too, you guys, it's all about timing. How many of you get a message on your phone or a text and you're busy doing something else? Like, this happens to me all the time. 4 kids, we're running wild all the time. And I get a text and I'm like, oh, I'm going to respond to them later. Like, I read it, I'm going to respond to them later. And then you totally forget. And it might be even like a week later and you're like, oh my gosh, I never got back to Jackie. I can't believe I never responded to her. It's the same thing with Zaya, you guys. When you reach out to people and someone's busy at that moment, when you ask them to host a party or look more at your Zaya, it might just be the wrong time. They may be walking out of the grocery store with 5 bags in their hand and their 2-year-old is screaming. And the last thing they want to do is think about hosting a party for Zaya. But 30 days later, and they're sitting at home and they're thinking, gosh, I could really use some new Lulu leggings, or I should go online and start shopping, and beep, that message comes up from you again. That timing of that same person might be the perfect timing where they're like, oh my gosh, yes, I would love to host a party. I was just thinking I needed new leggings, or whatever it may be. It's all about timing. So when someone tells you no, it doesn't mean that they don't want anything to do with Zaya and they don't want to listen to anything you have to say about Zaya and that it's always a no. Chances are it will turn around and they'll come out, but you have to follow up. It is so key to follow up. Most likely they're not going to just come back to you and sorry guys, my kids are just walking in. They're not going to come back to you and say, hey, tell me more about this Zaya, unless you're following up with them. So the fortune is truly, truly in the follow-up. If I wouldn't have followed up with probably 80% of my customers and my reps, my business would not be where it is today. And then 4th is share the opportunity. So I was reading something today about network marketing and the business of sales, and just a lot to do with the network marketing. And one of the things it said was, you need to share every day what you're doing. And that is not like shoving it down people's throats, but build it into your brand of who you are. Like, example, when you're on the lake and you're wearing a Zaya sports bra as your swimming suit, share it. When you're shopping and you're wearing joggers and they're super comfortable, share it. When you're working out, when you're walking, when you're dressed up to go to a wedding and you're wearing our everywhere pants, share it. Share it as a brand of who you are and what you do with your everyday life. And it will become routine for you. It won't feel salesy. It won't feel like you're having to sell something. It's more like you're just sharing. And we share so easily the product, but we don't share the opportunity. For some reason, we get scared of sharing the opportunity. We share the product, but we get scared to share the opportunity. And you have to say to yourself every day, I'm going to share the product and the opportunity. So write that down. If you're taking notes, every day I'm going to share the product and the opportunity. Don't just share what you want them to buy, but share the opportunity. Again, I always feel like, thank you, Christy. I always feel like if I don't share it with someone, I'm taking that opportunity away from them, which could truly, truly help change, whether it's just bringing fun into their life, or maybe they can't pay for their kids' braces, or maybe they can't afford to get new tires on their car. Whatever. Just being at Summit this last week, so many reps. It just like seriously gets me emotional just talking about it. So many people came up and said, Zaya has done this for me. Zaya has done this. Zaya has done this. And it's like, oh my gosh, like it's like I said in the beginning, it's different for everyone. But if you don't share that, you don't get to feel that or help others with that. And it's so, so key in this business is just sharing. And again, just build it into your daily life. When you're talking or sharing things on social media or in conversations with our friends, how often are we talking about what we're doing and what we like and what excites us and what makes us happy? Share Zaya with them. Share it with them. Because if you don't share it, they can't say yes. So if you don't ask, they can't say yes. So keep that in mind too. It is so, so key. And when I was reading that today, I was like, yeah, that is so true. Like, don't just share the product every day. Share the opportunity. Like, I don't share the opportunity every day. I'm going to be 100% honest with you right now, right here. I don't share the opportunity every day, but I'm going to. Now, after reading that, I was like, it makes so much sense. Like, it's not just about the product. It's about the community. It's about sharing the opportunity, what it can do for people. Because as we all say, Zaya is so much more than just leggings. It's so much more. It's friendships. It's people you meet. I know several of you on here were able to experience Summit. And even if you weren't there, it's the virtual experience of it, knowing that, hey, I'm part of this team and I'm part of this community. And it's one person posts something in our chats and says, I'm dealing with this in my life. And it's like an overpowering amount of support. And it's something that you can't get I can't get it anywhere else. I get it from Zaya. So it's so, so key in sharing the opportunity. So I'm just going to run down those 4 simple steps. I know I said keep this to 32 minutes. I promise you I'm getting close to closing up. So step 1, you guys reach out. A no does not mean no. It just means not right now. Number 2, party. Put a party on it. When you're feeling like your business isn't growing, when you feel like your business is slowing down, when you feel like the momentum isn't there, when you feel like you're not getting customers, when you feel like no one's joining your team, put a party on it. I don't care what kind of party it is, if it's online, if it's in-home, if it's a Zoom, if it's an hour touch and feel, whatever kind of party it is, you have to put a party on it. And I promise you, if you can consistently have parties, your business will grow. Whether it's sales, customers, reps, it will grow. But if you don't have those parties, it's not going to grow. Now, a lot of our reps, and you new reps that are going to bring on new reps onto your team, we have a lot that will say, I'm just doing this for the discount. And I have learned through being a rep that a lot of people say that as a blanket because they're scared. They're scared that they're going to fail at this business. They're scared they're not going to have sales. They're scared that it's not for them, that they won't be good at it. So they say they want to do it as a discount because it protects them in case they do fail. But you guys, I have failed so many times at this business, like big and bad. I was watching some of my first, I never used to go live because I was scared shitless to go live. I was like, I'm never going live. Now I go live I'll go live whenever. I have to be careful because my kids are in their underwear sometimes and I'm going live. but I never would at first. I would only record a video, and I would record it over and over and over again until it was perfect. And then I would post it, and then I would edit my photos until they were perfect. And then I would never go live if I didn't have makeup. I mean, so many things I failed at, you guys. You will fail yourself through this business. That's what's going to bring you the success. So when reps tell you that they only want to do it for the discount, it's so key to have that launch party for them. Get them going in a small way. Just say, that's good, that's okay, that's great, but we're gonna do this launch party. You're gonna see what this is about, because so many of our top leaders started for a discount. So don't think that just because they say they want to be a rep just for the discount, that's only what they're going to do. Treat them like they're a rep saying, yes, I'm super excited, let's do this thing. Treat everybody the same when you onboard them, when you get them started, because it is so key. Because I'm telling you, your rock star is probably going to be that person that said they only were starting for the discount. So treat everybody the same, give everybody the same love and commitment from you as it were someone that was saying they wanted to start up because they're super excited. So, okay, really quick, you guys. So reach outs, parties, and then Fortune is in the follow-up. So one thing I forgot to add with the follow-up. So I'm not saying like every day follow up with someone so they're like, holy crap, I need to block this person. Don't do that. Let's not scare people. But follow up with them. I always like make a calendar. So let's say I reached out to Jackie Lawrence to see if she wanted to host a party. Jackie says no. I'll put it in my calendar for 30 days to follow up with Jackie Lawrence again. So it just has, and whatever works for you. If you want that to be 60 days, I'm not saying there's a perfect time to do the follow-up, but make sure you follow up. Like those of you that are on here, because I know there's several of you on here that have been reps for a while. If you have not gone back to those first people you reached out to, you better be doing that, because trust me, you are going to be shocked how many of those people are now going to say yes. Whether it's hosting a party, whether it's becoming a customer and buying something, or joining your team. They are going to say yes because they've been watching you all this time. And then really quick, I know I keep thinking of things. I'm sorry, guys. Really quick too, to share a little story about follow-up. There was a gal on another rep of our team that was, every time a rep on our team would comment something about the business of Zaya and being a rep, she would like her posts, but she wouldn't comment anything. This rep came to me and said, I have this gal that she likes everything I post about the business. And I said to her, have you ever asked her to be a rep? Have you ever shared the opportunity with her? Well, no, she's never said anything. She only likes my posts. I'm like, reach out to her, ask her, see if, say, hey, I noticed that you've been liking all these posts. Are you interested in hearing more about the business? She told this rep on our team, I have been waiting for you to ask me. So you guys, the follow-up, the ask, people want to be asked. They want to feel like, holy crap, Megan Bading wants me on her team, or Jackie wants me on her team. She thinks I would be good at this. Like, they're scared to ask you because maybe they feel like they wouldn't be good at Zaya, or maybe they feel like you don't want them on your team. So you have to ask, you guys. You will be so surprised at how many people are going to be like, yes, yeah, like I want to do this. So Fortune is in the follow-up, and then share the opportunity again. Share the opportunity. Like I said before, I wrote this down when I was reading tonight. Share the product every day and the opportunity. That was big for me because it's, like I'm sharing the opportunity like crazy because Zaya came out with this new promotion, but it's like, I should be doing that every day. I should be sharing the product and the opportunity every day. So 4 simple steps of building, you guys. If you can do these 4 steps, reach out, party, follow up, share the opportunity consistently over and over and over again on repeat. So we say this, I know that some of us leaders on here that are on part of this Dash to Director team, we say 4 simple steps, repeat. 4 simple steps, repeat. It's truly, don't overcomplicate, make it simple and duplicable, because when people are watching you, I always say, if you had a party that had flashing lights and a steak set out and potatoes and it was like, holy crap, like someone watching you would be like, I cannot do what she's doing. It has to be so simple that when people watch you, they're like, I can do what she's doing. I remember Mariah Backey doing a party for my sister-in-law. I remember watching her thinking, I could totally do what she's doing. That looks super fun. Like all she's doing is sharing her outfit of the day. Like I can do what she's doing. But if I would have watched Mariah and it would have been bells and whistles and all this other stuff added, I would have thought, I can't do what she's doing. It has to be duplicable. So when you're thinking like, that's it, the 4 simple steps, you guys, that's it. Simple, 4 simple steps consistently over and over and over again. And I don't care if it's Instagram, Facebook, whatever your means of doing that is up to you, but that's what it is. It's the simple steps of that, building your business. Okay, I have a 2-minute consistency video that I have to share because, again, when I was watching this tonight, I'm like, oh my God. Do you guys realize how much of our daily lives is about consistency, relationships, brushing your teeth, like all those things I just talked about, like building it into your brand, your daily routine so it's not salesy? That's what Zaya is. It's just sharing what you love as part of your life. So I'm going to share this quick video. I'm going to share my screen and then I'll open it up if anyone has any questions, and then I will share this recording to the Connect page so you guys can share it with any team members that weren't on. Again, if you are new reps and you're needing help setting up party links, your sponsor isn't connecting with you to get you onboarded and going, please reach up, reach side, reach down, reach out to someone. I would love to help you. We want all of you to jump in and get going as quick as possible, because we know when you do that, that's where that momentum is going to happen and the excitement is going to continue. So make sure that you reach out if you're not getting that from your sponsor. Okay, I'm going to, let me see. Okay, I just got to make sure I don't have like 80 things open on here, which I do. Okay, Jack. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Okay, I'm gonna turn this up. Yeah, you can, Carrie? Okay, good, I see you on my screen. Okay, all right, guys, I'm gonna, okay, Jack.
Do you love your wife? Yes, right? Prove it. Like, what's the metric? Give me the number that helps me know, right? Because when you met her, you didn't love her, right? Now you love her, right? Tell me the day the love happened. It's an impossible question, right? But it's not that it doesn't exist. It's that it's much easier to prove over time, right? So all leadership is the same thing. It's about transitions. So if you were to go to the gym, right? It's like exercise, right? If you go to the gym and you work out and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing. And if you go to the gym the next day and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing, right? So clearly there's no results, can't be measured, it must not be effective. So we quit, right? Or if you fundamentally believe that this is the right course of action and you stick with it, like in a relationship, I bought her flowers and I wished her happy birthday, and she doesn't love me. Clearly I'll give up. You know, that's not what happens. If you believe there's something there, you commit yourself to an act of service. You commit yourself to the regime, the exercise. You can screw it up. You can eat chocolate cake one day. You can skip a day or two. You know, it allows for that. But if you stick with it consistently, I'm not exactly sure what day, but I know you'll start getting into shape. I know it. And the same with the relationship. It's not about the events. It's not about intensity. It's about consistency, right? You go to the dentist twice a year, your teeth will fall out. You have to brush your teeth every day for 2 minutes. What does brushing your teeth twice a day for 2 minutes do? Nothing. Unless you do it every day, twice a day for 2 minutes, right? It's the consistency. Going to the gym for 9 hours does not get you into shape. Working out every day for 20 minutes gets you into shape.
Okay, so I wanted to share that. Oh no, it's still playing. Because it just totally hit with this business, you guys. It's not, because again, so many of us are not going to have results right away, but consistently over time, the results will happen. It's just like like he shared, when you work out and you go to the gym and you work out for 20 minutes, you come home and you look in the mirror and you're like, nothing's changed. You're going to share it with 10 people. No one's going to say yes to booking a party and nothing's changed, but you're going to keep sharing and you're going to keep sharing and you're going to keep sharing. And eventually someone is going to say yes, and someone's going to want to join your team, and the sales are going to start coming in and things will happen. So it really, again, it's just building it in as another piece of your daily life consistently, day after day. So I just wanted to end with that. But any questions, you guys, at all, or anything, feel free to unmute, ask away. Otherwise, we will get the Dash to Director agenda of all the training calls here posted soon. We've got amazing leaders that we'll have sharing with you. But anybody have any questions or comments? Sorry if someone posted something on the side. I didn't get a chance to see all of the questions or comments. But thank you all so much for joining. If no one has any questions or comments, we'll let you go. Enjoy your evening, everyone, and have a fabulous week. We'll talk to you soon.